Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So today is a weigh-in update. It's Wednesday, I've been to group and yeah, let's talk about my week. So I have done a what I eat and read in a week, and I showed you nearly everything I have eaten apart from the odd day, which was Monday I think it was, just because the video is getting a little bit long and I don't want to bore you. I knew that I was going to the races on Saturday, so basically this week was I want a loss because I've got a holiday coming and I want to be at a lower weight. So it was what I could do to try and get a good loss and be as mindful as possible on Saturday. So Wednesday to Friday, 100% on plan. Saturday, completely off plan, didn't even think about Slimming World. And then Sunday to Tuesday, 100% on plan. Wednesday to Friday, I really focused and was determined, and I prepared myself. So I made slow cooker rice pudding, so I had that for my breakfasts. I made a batch of cheeseburger pasta, so I could have that for a meal, and obviously I had leftovers as well for like a quick lunch. I knew that I was going out on a few days with Grace, so I had an early lunch. So when I took Grace out to like the ice cream parlour with a friend, then I wouldn't be tempted to have something like an ice cream or a pizza or whatever they have on this glorious menu they have. It was all about preparing and just being determined, like really, really determined. And on Saturday I had my slow cooker rice pudding. That was it. I wasn't on plan. I had drinks, I had a burger. The burger was absolutely minging. It was dry as out. Then I had some noodles, and then when I came back home I had the munchies because I had a few drinks, so I had macaroni and cheese, and then that was it. I went to bed after that. Sunday, I don't know about you, but when I've had a lot of food, like what I'm not used to, I don't feel the greatest afterwards. So Max had some of his friends round to watch the F1, and they had like McDonald's and stuff, and I'll be honest, I couldn't be bothered to cook, so I ordered myself the halloumi fries. I've got to say, they're gorgeous. I don't know how many sins they are, and I had 2 bags of melon to go with it because I'd not done a food shop. So I had 2 bags of melon with the halloumi fries, and that's what I had for like, I think I had that about 3 o'clock. I think that's what I had all day actually that day. I think that's what I had all day because I just didn't feel, I was still full from the day before, but I knew I needed something because I'm feeling a bit woozy. Monday to Tuesday, once again, back to it. And I found that like kind of balance with this Target way of life. I've really like took the pressure off myself. Saturday was really enjoyable, and I didn't think about Slimming World, but because like I've been on it now for quite a while, I know that I don't want to go silly. Like the food and the drink when going out is not the be all and end all, and sometimes I've necessarily made it the be all and end all because I've like restricted myself so much for like so many weeks. When I go on holiday, it's like rains off, I can do what I want because I'm on holiday, and then as soon as I get back I'll restrict myself. Whereas this time, because I allow myself to have like the odd treat here and there and I don't feel guilty about it, when I do go away on holiday or when I do have like races or days out, I don't go absolutely crazy because I have like little treats throughout the week. It's all about finding that like balance, and it's hard. It's the hardest thing, but once you get that balance right, yeah, it makes such a difference. Also as well, what I want to touch on is I looked back in my book because I knew it was this time last year when I was thinking about rejoining Slimming World again, and it is nearly, it's the 19th of August last year when I rejoined Slimming World, and I've got to say it's one of the best decisions I did because it's made such a difference to my life, and that isn't like cheesy as it is, it has made a difference. This time last year I was going on a canal boat, and it was the first holiday what we could go on after like all the lockdowns and everything, and I had gained weight through lockdown. I don't punish myself about that. It's just a life. It's just one of those things. What, you know, we didn't choose to have what we went through. And some people went into the lockdown with an amazing mentality to like, this is the moment where they're going to come out with a weight loss, and some of us just really struggled and returned to our comfort, which was food. and that is absolutely completely fine, however which way you went. For me, I turned to food and the comfort of it which it gave me. And then, so when this holiday came up this time last year, I was wishing for it not to be sunny, so I could wear jeans, I could wear oversized tops. The thought of it being warm and me putting shorts on was just a terrifying thing. And it was warm, and I wore walking leggings, I wore oversized tops. I just didn't feel comfortable in my own skin, and I put this brave face on and made fun out of it. But I knew afterwards, looking back at those photographs, that I really needed to do something, because I could see that I was smiling in them, but I knew how I felt. I think when someone takes a photograph of you and you go, let's have a look at it, you know then that you're not comfortable in your own skin. It's just so now, a year on, sitting here, the way I feel is just completely a different experience. I've enjoyed packing, I've enjoyed having so much more variety in my clothes. I'm excited to wear certain outfits. I know that the weather is going to be nice. I'm very fortunate about that. I've packed shorts, I've got some nice tops, I've got some nice dresses. Feeling comfortable in your own skin is one of the best feelings, and I've got to say, I would take today this feeling, if I could bottle this feeling up and have this feeling forever, I'd be very, very happy. And it really doesn't matter what the number says on the scale, as long as I'm in my target. I am the most comfortablest I can be, whether that's the top end of my target or at the bottom end of my target. The way I see it is, I don't see much difference between being the bottom end or the top end. As long as I'm in that, I am happy. And that is all I've wanted when I've lost weight, is just to feel happy, content and comfortable, and to lose that anxiety and that stress over what the weather's going to be and what I'm going to wear and what I'm going to look like in certain photos, and just embracing the moment and living in the moment is incredible. And that's what I want most of all. And for me to have that now, a year on from my last holiday when I restarted my journey, is just a massive win. My journey within the year hasn't been like losses all the time. You know, I've had holidays, days out, I've had gains, I've had 7.5 pound gains, I've had 5.5 pound gains, I've had, you know, incredible losses. But I've been consistent. I've gone to group nearly every week, and I've been accountable for my weight loss. And as much as it's hard to like shy away from the scales, sometimes having that acknowledgement and not being fearful or like scared of it, and just going, right, I've seen it, let's get on with it. Like this is what I've got. Let's move on and let's see what we can do and be positive. Because the worst thing you can do is look at the number and either shy away from it or feel guilty that you're a bad person. That number on that scale doesn't define if you are a good or a bad person. It just gives you what you weigh, and it's how you move on and how you challenge yourself going forward. Like I said, it's not easy. I'm not here saying that weight loss is easy. It ain't. It's really, really hard. It's so worth it. Like, it's so worth it. I'm just really, really happy. Like, really, really happy. Yeah, anyway, I've waffled on too much now. So I went to group today, I stepped on those scales and I lost 3.5 pounds. So I'm 12 stone 3 pound with a loss of 3.5 pounds this week. So in total I've lost 2 stone 5.5 pounds. In total I've lost just over 5 stone. So I am buzzing that I know that I'm at one of my lowest weights. I can go on holiday. I'm not going to be silly, because like I said, the food and all that jazz is not the be all and end all when you go on holiday. It's nice to have a few treats here and there, you know, if you go to the seaside, have an ice cream, you know, but in the morning, if I had fruit and a yoghurt maybe, something light, and then have an ice cream when I'm out, and look at menu and look for the best kind of option where's possible, you know, and then if I want a drink, I'll have a drink, and then my main meal, whatever it will be. It's just being mindful when you're on holiday, and if you fancy a bit of chocolate, then you fancy a bit of chocolate, because I will be honest, I have bought, now this is what I've bought myself, this Quality Street, the purple one. I adore the purple one, and this is Quality Street, the purple one. 2 pieces of this is 4.5 cents, and I can tell you now, I'm going to, this is in my bag to take with me on a night time. I'm going to have 2 pieces of this with a coffee, and it's going to be my little treat. And that might sound really stupid, but just having 2 pieces of your favourite kind of chocolate will make such a difference to me, and I'll really enjoy it. I could sit and munch through this in one sitting, but I wouldn't get that enjoyment. I'd feel absolutely disgusting afterwards. I'd feel a pig after that I've ate it all. But just having 2 pieces on an evening will make me really enjoy it, and yeah, I can't wait to dive into this. This was from Heron, and it was 69p, and they also do the, I think it was the strawberry cream one, and I cannot wait to have that. That's my little treat which I'm taking away with me, and it's going in the fridge because it's going to be warm. But I just saw it and I thought, oh, that's my little holiday treat. People might think that's absolutely ridiculous, but anyway. So I hope you've had a lovely week, and there will be no way in next week, and I'll see you the week after. So keep well, keep safe, and as always, sending huge positive thoughts. See you soon. Bye.